So let's look at another study here. This shows the antioxidant compounds and antioxidant capacity of Camu-Camu at various stages of maturity. So this is a study done specifically on Camu-Camu to look at all of the components in there. And what it shows is that as the immature fruit grows, and those of you that have been down there are just seeing the pictures of the fruit, you know it starts off green, and as it matures, it'll begin to get spotted with red, and then when it's full-blown mature, it's totally red. So what you have what we've discovered is it has a peak concentration of the vitamin C when it just begins to get spotted. When it's green, when just a spot start appearing. As it continues to mature, you have a conversion towards a lot of the anthocyanidins and a lot of other antioxidant properties come on. So its whole life cycle is just producing these extraordinary beneficial compounds, and you can almost mark which ones are happening at which activity, but it's full of it in its whole life cycle. So what we want to do is capture all of that. So some fruit we go all the way to fruition, and some fruit we capture just before it's totally fruit, some fruit a little bit greener, so we get that full compound and that full array of activity. And now we've got some science behind it that shows what's happening at the different stages of the cycle.
Yeah, I was talking about the phenol compounds, the ascorbic acid. That's all part of the Camu, as part of this whole complex. And you might wonder, well, what is a phenol or what is a phenolic? A phenolic is a natural chemical that's in food that actually gives it taste, smell, and color. So that's natural. That's part of the whole mechanism of Camu-Camu. And what I thought was interesting here, during the ripening stage of the Camu-Camu, there are peak times, and there are, you can pick it too early or too late or whatever, but overall, it still works out because the fruit will continue to ripen some even after it's picked. We were talking about this yesterday. It impressed me because most of your nutrients that you buy over the counter at times, especially your oils and things like that, rancidity factors are very, very high. Whereas we were talking about when the Camu is harvested, those of you that have been down there probably have seen the facility, how it can actually be vacuum dried and processed right there near where the trees are actually grown. So within just a few hours, this goes from the tree right into more of a dried compound and stabilized. And that's an important thing for you to realize because so many companies try to transport it, then preserve it, and do all kinds of things, and you lose a lot of the valuable ascorbic acid and phenol compounds that are in the actual Camu-Camu.